Okay, hello, welcome to my first tutorial that will help you become a better soldier. In this tutorial I will show you how to use cover to your advantage, because one of the reasons I am such a good fighter and why I get so good kill death ratios is because I use my environment to my advantage and use the areas around me and cover like this and just um, use it to get an advantage over my opponents. I mean, as much as they may have good aim, I mean they can have as good aim as I have, but it doesn't mean they're going to have an easy time shooting me, because I will use whatever I have around me to get an advantage. And I'm going to show you now a couple of different strategies and different ways to use cover and to use the area around you to get an advantage. So we're going to jump down to the beach, and I'm going to show you a pretty effective way of defending. Now, look here. That guy, he isn't very smart. He just stands there, and he could be sniped anytime just by standing like that. But I'm going to show you a way to do this without getting shot. So if you look at me now, I take my machine gun and I crouch. And right now I don't see any enemies, right? At least not in the range of my machine gun. So we're going to wait a little bit until some enemies come over the hill. I'm going to show you my way of dealing with enemies from this position. As you see, you can see a little bit of my machine gun is can be hit, but it's so small it won't. So now I'm going to show you how, in the best way. I mean, right now it isn't so relevant because we have 4 people here shooting. But if it was just me, the best strategy would be like jumping up like this, shooting, reloading, and then crouching there. Because now they can't hit me, and I can reload in peace. And this is the best way. Just jump up, shoot, crouch, reload. And if you do this, you should just be able to pick them off and don't take any damage at all. Up, shoot, down. And it's important to watch your ammunition, because if that runs out, you're pretty much dead. I mean, you could use a rifle, but for this task, the machine gun is better. It's a better defensive weapon than the rifle. It just does the job better and does more damage in less time. Especially at this range. I mean, that guy, I would probably use a rifle on him. Okay, right now, I will show you how to wall shoot. I've put myself in a strategic position behind this wall, so they can't shoot me and they can't see me. Now look what I do. I shoot the guy, kill him, then I turn back so they can't shoot me. Now I reload. I re-equip my gun to stop the reloading, and then I turn back. That way I kill him, and he barely shot me. Do the same with this guy. Now he got in, so I go into first person for improved accuracy, and then I just use my height advantage and my cover advantage to take him out. And that, guys, is how to defend the main building, and also how to use the cover and how to wall shoot. So just study that. So first get in position, bring out your gun, then fire. Turn back, reload, fire. My mouse is glitching right now, but yeah, this is the most effective way. Out, fire, cover, reload. Make sure your gun doesn't point out like this, it can be shot. Oh, they got me. But anyways, I was using tier A just for demonstrative purposes. This is usually raiders. There's another way to use cover, and that is the cars. I mean, the ones with the roof, not the other ones. Those are quite bad for cover. These cars are pretty good, because once I jump in here, I can only be shot from the sides, and my rear and front is covered, and that goes also for anyone in the back. So I'm just gonna tell tier A to get in. My Jeep, getting my Jeep. and we'll see. I'll show you one of my best strategies for attacking the enemy and using this car as cover while doing that. Now this might lag because of the amount of TRA, but usually it won't. No, yeah, this is laggy. We'll try anyway. Okay. Let's just remove that guy and start. Okay. Now usually this is a lot faster because usually you don't have as many people and you don't lag. Now most people drive into this place and then everybody jumps out. Now I have a better idea, because usually when you're defending normally you want to cut off the raiders from getting machine guns and from getting better weapons, because with rifles they're not as good as with machine guns. It just happens to be like that. And the thing I usually do is I drive the car with a couple of people through the enemy lines and over here. Then I capture the flag, and once I've captured the flag with my soldiers, it basically means that the guys over there, they're cut off and they can't really do much. They can't get reinforcements. It means the rest of the TRA will then take that flag, while I and the TRA here, we will neutralize any enemies that are here and also make sure they can't get weapons and they can't get anywhere. So the cars are actually very good. If you were just to walk now from there all the way over here, you would most likely get shot both from people inside the yellow building if they'd capture that, and also just people all around. I mean, let's say we had enemies over here, they could be waiting like inside a bunker or somewhere, and you would just walk straight into their ambush. This way you can get through their defense and just kind of get them from the inside, kind of like you pop a balloon, and then you can just kill everyone inside. And it's a really great strategy that I really would like more TRA to use. And don't just regen the jeeps every time you want to go to the yellow building and just rush in. You will get killed most likely if there's more enemies. I mean, it's a smart idea to use the jeeps to get down, but just using one jeep for one person is not very effective. You need to organize, and you need to use more jeeps and more people if you're going to have a chance of that. So this is a great way to do that. And there's also one thing. Let's say these are also very good for cover. I mean, there's one thing you have to take into consideration when using these as cover. They may regen at any given time. Someone might click the button that don't know that you're using it for cover. So, but in a heated battle, let's see, there's enemies all over the place here, defending, coming out of there. You could always hide behind this one and just pick them off using the same wall shoot strategy I showed you earlier, just shooting like this, and then reloading, and then out again, reloading. Now I went a little bit too far out there, so make sure only got closer just a little bit, because the reason you're not standing like this when shooting is because more of your body is exposed to enemy fire, and if more of your body is exposed, you're more likely to get hit, and you're more likely to die. And if you just a small tip of your gun is exposed to the enemy, there's a smaller chance of you dying, and that's a positive thing if you want to take this flag back, because if you can just pick them off from here, reload, pick them off, reload, over there maybe, reload, and just do that, then you're way better off than just running in like this. Now you could be shot from anywhere, from the flag, from that side. This isn't a good strategy for attacking. I mean, if you have more people, you try to flank them, but generally using cover and killing your enemies is a better idea than just rushing in. You're going to get quite a lot of damage on you, and you might get killed. So use your cover and use it for your advantage. That's the thing I want to tell you in this video, and I hope you do, because it's smart. There's actually one more thing I want to show you that I sometimes use, and this is kind of wait, I'll just skip in time right now. Okay, we're back. Now, there's one more thing I want to show you. When the white buildings are quite nice to defend from. I mean, the yellow is always better, but this is good when you want to prepare for a final assault on the beach flag. What you want to do is you want to kind of stand a little back, because they can shoot you when you're here. I mean, they're most likely down there somewhere, maybe coming up here, and they just can't see you, they can't shoot you. Now, what I like to do when defending here is I go a little out here and I shoot, and I quickly go back. So they don't even see where the shots are coming from. They just see me. Let's say there's a guy coming behind from the bunker, right? Fire a couple shots, and then I just hurry back. And he most likely won't get any shots on me. He probably doesn't even know who shot him or from where. So he will get confused, and he will have an advantage. Because right here, it's just a little bit harder to do the wall shoot thing. I mean, it can be done, but I mean, I'm more likely to get shot from here. It's less cover, and generally you will be shot more often if you try using that. Also, there's another strategy that doesn't involve reloading, and it's just not as good. I mean, you could do this, fire, stop. But the problem is you have to reload at some point, and then you will get shot if you try to do it with your gun out or while running back, because they know you're there and they will start shooting as soon as they see you. So I think that's it for this video. There's not much more to say. I will probably come out with more videos telling you I know how to be better at LBs, how to be better raider, tips and tricks to help you out, because this is way more effective than if you're going to train people, let's say 16 people at once in a server. I mean, it just this way you see how I'm thinking and how I want you to fight, and it's way easier for me and for you to learn and just see how it works out. I mean, this might not work out for you, but it works out for me and many others that have figured out how to do this. I'm just telling you because I know it can take time for people to figure out these things, and it's better if I just show you my tricks and you can use them. And let's hope no enemies are watching this, because they're going to be a serious threat if they start using our strategies. So just keep this in mind when you're fighting. Try to implement this into your fighting style, and you will be a better fighter. You will get more knockouts and less wipeouts, and you will kill more people. Actually, you might not kill more people, but you will die less, and generally you're going to have a better ratio. That's basically it. You're going to have a better ratio compared to your earlier ones, because this is just smarter than running right in and die. It just is. So keep that in mind, and goodbye.